Hello, my dear viewer, and welcome to EBC TV. My name is Malan254. You can always call me Mercy Chuma, and I'm having amazing guests in studio. It's always about the ladies on Wednesday. The girls, the ladies, the women, grandmothers, anyone who is a lady, you can join in and follow us on Facebook. So before we start, I'd like our guests to introduce themselves from the middle as we just proceed on. So you guys are welcome, and before I introduce the topic of today, just say your name and yeah.
Hello guys, I'm Hilda Jepta. I'm proud to be with you today at Ladies Corner. Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, we welcome.
Hello, my name is Brilliant Faith, and I'm happy to be at Ladies Corner. You're welcome.
Wow.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Constance Indasineva. Again, I'm glad to be a guest in the Ladies Corner. Thank you.
I welcome you so much, you guys. I think by now, my viewer, you've known the two faces, and we will be having more and more guests as we proceed on. So today's topic is about women, of course. So this goes this way. What do female leaders need more to reach their fullest potential? Yeah. So there's this lady who replied, like, first, they need to stop being categorized as female leaders and just be called leaders. Do you just see that as a problem, or how do you view that?
I'd really support the lady who said that the ladies should just be called leaders because they are leaders.
Yeah.
Why do you have to specify, or why do you have like to be specific and categorize them? What do female leaders need? We are all humans.
Yeah.
And there are two genders, female and male, and if somebody is a leader, they're just a leader. They don't need to be categorized.
Yeah. So it doesn't matter if you're a female or a male. So yeah.
Pia mimi kwangu nitasupport huyo mnamsema, why do we call female leaders? Why? Mbona tusiwaite tu leaders? Hata males, they are also leaders.
Yeah.
They also perform the same work as other leaders who are male perform. Yeah.
To me, I can say, if a woman is a leader, let her remain a leader, and don't call her, like, let me say, for example, they call an engineer, a male engineer, a female engineer. Well, I've never seen somewhere somebody saying that I'm a male engineer. So if you decide to choose a lady to be a leader,
Yeah.
let her remain a leader. No, don't add other things on top. If she's a teacher, just call her a teacher.
Yeah.
The way you call the other people. Don't call her.
So you guys are saying that when somebody says, Madam, maybe let's say Madam Constance, so they are referred as Madam because she's a female, right? So you feel like that is a problem or something?
Not on the name, but the gender bias. Like, for example, if we have a chairperson, see, they call them chairperson, but people tell that she's a female chairperson, other than just saying she's a chairperson. She's the head teacher, but they'll say head mistress.
Yeah.
So that is gender bias.
But again, those are titles, they are titles. You can't just say headmaster and you have an option of saying headmistress.
No, we are learning about gender bias. Let's just we should not be gender biased. Let's just call someone by the title of whatever she's doing. If she's a professor, just call her professor. But don't add other things on top of it.
Okay.
Just respect her and give her the appropriate title.
Yeah. So to Constance, what do you think when somebody calls you Madam Constance? Do you feel like he or she shouldn't call you Madam because now you feel like it's gender biased?
No, actually, that is not what we mean when we say that a leader should just be referred to as a leader. I'm a madam, yes. I'm supposed to be called a madam. A male is a sir.
Yeah.
So when it comes to reference in title,
Yeah.
we are respecting the gender. But when it comes to position, this is something, this is a capability. This is a position that somebody who is a human being is holding. So we do not need to put into place and make it open for people to know that she's female. Why can't we be perplexed when it's a man and we say that it's a male president, it's a male chairperson?
Yeah.
Why can't we say that? Or rather, we can for the case of chair lady and chairman, we can stop using either chair lady or chairman and say a chairperson, because they are a person. The thing of making this makes lady feels like I cannot do this. So like me having achieved a particular mileage in life, I have to be referred, and they have to stress the fact that I am a woman.
Female.
It
Yeah.
puts pressure even on that lady who is a leader to even work more harder.
Yeah.
And you'd find people start looking at you and say that maybe uko na nguvu za kiwanaume. What is nguvu za kiwanaume? All of us are the same.
Yeah.
The only difference come in the sexual representation.
Yeah.
And in the current world, you can't even just be referring to someone by their sexuality if they have not allowed you to refer them by that, if that is what they conform to. Some of them, you might call them she, and they're not a she. You might call them a he, and they do not want to be referred as a he.
Yeah.
That is why we are saying that we should stop saying female leaders and just say leaders.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So to you, Constance, before you give out the microphone, do you think that men, okay, we are not talking about men, but I can just chip in and ask you, like, do you think that men feel the same, like when they say I'm a male chairperson, do you think they feel like the same the way you guys feel?
I don't think so, because that is not how they are referred to. And to them, in their subconscious mind, they tend to believe that we deserve this, or I can be able to do this. Like somebody can decide to use a term of by naturalization. You can see that so and so is a female, so we cannot like put her ahead to go and do this chore because she comes off as a female. They do not feel that. They feel like, I think most of the men feel like they're entitled to positions of leadership. So if they come up as leaders, they can't be called as male. But for us as female, or the first female president, or the first female to be elected in that position, or she's the first female to get a PhD, she was the first female to represent Africa, until you're making other ladies who maybe are just playing their role as females and have not like gotten the chance to move to particular position, maybe feel like I can't be recognized because I've not worked hard to match the man's personality or the man's way of doing something.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is so bad. Anyway, as we carry on, I would like just to ask Hilda some of the challenges that you think female leaders face or they go through as female leaders, you know.
No, as female leaders, so when you address you as a woman, you see most men see women like they can't perform that power of being a leader.
Yeah.
See, if I want to become a leader, because I'm addressed as a woman, not a leader, takuwa yani na ile feeling ya sasa hao watu wakitaka kwenda kunielect wanaona mimi ni mwanamke, siwezi amuka kuwa leader juu venye nina addressiwa. Unajua men's mostly ladies are addressed kama women, and they also respect.
And by the way, before you carry on, remember that the way a man talks to you is the way they view. I mean, how a person views you as a woman ni vile alifunzwa kwao, right?
Yeah.
Vile kwao ulifunzwa kwenu, like a woman should not be a leader, a woman should not do this, this is for men and men alone. So that is just about how they were raised. Remember, kuna wanaume wenye wachukulivo wanawake, si ndio? It's not about all the men, but there's a percentage of men that they are really I don't know, just
unajua hata kama umereiziwa hivyo familia kwamba wewe mwanamke uweze kuwa kiongozi. Unajua ukitoka huku nje na kwenu ni tofauti. Kuna very things unakuja una expose to. Tabidi pia hiyo kwenu sema kama ni wewe peke yako uko against the woman. Tabidi umekuja kwenda na venye watu wameenda juu, ukikuwa against wewe peke yako women, kuna venye people will see you as a bad person.
Yeah.
Why go against women?
Yeah. Like when you go to Rome.
You do what Romans do.
Thank you. So to Brilliant, can you just say some challenges that the female leaders go through and they face?
We have the male chauvinism, whereby all male feel they are so superior to women. Even this, it is not far from us. It is just here. The Maasais, they think, not even the Maasais, the Wakale.
Eh,
Yeah,
that
you
is
see,
very serious.
not serious and not bad. You see, like the male, the males for that community, like they cannot even wash utensils. It's like it is bad. But other communities, even a man washing utensils is something. It is normal because sometimes it is how we are taught by our parents. You know, when you are brought up in a family where parents think that girls are the one who are supposed to do house chores, that man will grow like that. But if you are brought up in a family whereby people share the chores, your parents doesn't want to know if you are a man or you are a lady or a gentleman. You
Or
will
a
do.
transgender.
Yeah,
We don't care.
they don't care.
Yeah.
And then we have some males think that they're so superior as compared to these women, that they're everything, they're the head. And then you find out even some women's, they feel like they're
Yeah.
they wanakataliwa na watu wengine sababu hawana hiyo, because you know we are born with different characteristics.
Yeah.
Different body counts,
Yeah.
not counts, body different appearances. So some people are fat, others are thin, others are tall, others are short, others are medium.
Yeah.
So you'll find that they'll say certain work is for certain people.
Yeah.
Now, and you have the
passion, yeah.
the passion to
Yeah,
do
yeah.
such work, and you can never find such work because your body has already.
So actually, what you're saying is male chauvinism is the main
It's
thing,
the
whereby
it is
men
the-
feel superior, they feel controlling of the situation and
Yeah.
entitled.
Yeah, if she see, even if you go to Masai, the male there, they're the one encouraging people to be circumcised, because
But I heard it's women.
it is women, but they are pushed by male. And you know, when a man says something,
You should do it.
yeah, and you saw those old grandparents, when they say something, you have to follow it, because when you were born, we found them doing such a things.
Yeah.
So
it's a culture.
Yeah, it is a culture.
Wow. So to Constance, can you just say some of the challenges that female leaders go through?
Challenges are many, not even just female leaders, but women, or women who are trying as much as they can to come up as leaders in the society. When you look at our government, most of the time when you listen to parliament proceedings, or when they're somebody like Aisha Jumwa. Aisha Jumwa is just a beautiful woman who was created the way she is, and her voice, her zeal, and her charisma in whatever things that she do. Just because she comes off as somebody who is powerful, many men are intimidated by that. And that is why you find most of the time they try and attack you by things that can demoralize you if you do not have strong self-belief. Millie Odhiambo has been in parliament for the longest time, and this is a woman who has fought for the rights of women for a very long time. But to just find somebody like stands up and start questioning her why she doesn't have kids, like I'm doing my thing. Why can't even me not having kids be equated to the fact that I've fought to become a leader and I'm fighting for the rights of children, rights of women, and also helping my society. But still, again, they're being told that they need to respect men when men are speaking. And then you just find like a man, I find it absurd for a man to stand up and start arguing out with a woman because they put themselves in a cocoon that they are powerful. But again, they start diminishing themselves by calling you names, calling you out. There is this a member of parliament who once went to the sitting, and it happened that she received her periods without her knowing, and she was dressed in white. Men stood up and said that hizo ni vitu gani anatuonesha, mbona inafanyika hivyo? They're not men. They can't understand. They do not know even your biological cycle, how it works. Sometimes it just comes. And it is not bad. It's something that is natural. But the men were the first people to go on Twitter and tweet that hizi ni vitu gani wanawake wanataka kutuonesha sasa kwa sababu wamepata position ya leadership. And then some of them tend to think that when you become a leader as a woman, first, maybe you slept with your boss so that you got your position there. Maybe you're just a hoe. You did not get the qualifications. Kufika hapo. They don't believe that you can work and do the work to be able to get to the point that you are. That is why, again, they have to stress that you are female. Okay.
And most of the times you'll find that men will take advantage of that as a woman. Watakwambia, you can do this so that I can give you this.
Yes, they can even take advantage. Wanakwambia, you go even asking for something like internship.
Imagine.
And somebody is like, hey, you know, girl, inafaa ufanye.
Ndio nikupatie.
I have worked to be where I am. You haven't even inquired if I'm able to do this or I can't be able, or give me a chance to do it. So that ukiona wewe kama mwanaume, mimi as a lady I'm doing it wrongly, you can now come and do it the correct way, which you believe is the correct way. There is also this Kawera Mwangaza. Kawera Mwangaza has been fought to be impeached ever since she got into her seat. And when you look at today, they were ranking most the counties that were performing well. And Kawera Mwangaza had 56%, which means she's really doing something for her people. But the NCS is so against her. One thing that is so factual and it's so open in the air is that she's a female leader. We are men, we are MCAs, yes, tuko chini, but now we wouldn't want to be ruled by a lady. We atungependa ku. That is why ata Sile president wa Tanzania became a woman. Yes, she did not go into running. She took seat after the late alituacha, the late president. But again, she's a woman, lakini people were all news everywhere. Kwa mara ya kwanza tunapata kiongozi mwanamke. Why can't we say we've gotten a new leader after the late has left us? Why can't it just remain that way?
Forget about the gender.
We forget about the gender. So it is becoming so hard. And again, you see, when we come back to this Luo lady, Millie Odhiambo. Again, men are the one questioning you, mbona huna mtoto? I have to be a mother. I have to be a leader. I have to be a sister. You just have to be a man. You just have to be a man to have money and to maybe to get married. And you're not even getting married to a single lady. You're getting married to the second, to the third, and the fourth wife. So you can have many people who can do things for you. But as I work myself through all these obstacles to get to a position and become a leader as you, again, they have to specify the gender. It's like I'm being given an accolade. If I didn't get there, then I could not be called a leader. Yes.
So what do you think are some of the, maybe unafikiria ni vitu gani tunaweza fanya kama wanawake ndo tusaidie hiyo shida ipungue, kwa sababu sasa imekuwa shida?
Kwanza kama wanawake, kitu ya kwanza inafaa tujue, us being women does not mean that there is another gender somewhere that is much perfect than us. That we need to follow into their footsteps. They can still follow into our footsteps still. We can be leaders because all of us are human beings. All of us deserve to have equal opportunities at the table. It doesn't mean that I have to just inherit it or maybe do some dubious things for me to be able to get that position of leadership. And also, we have to help each other to
Yeah.
move forward into becoming leaders.
Yeah.
We have to be behind the women.
Actually, women should embrace themselves
Yes.
as women.
We have to
Yeah.
be behind the women who've shown interest.
Yeah.
Who've shown interest to becoming leaders and to getting positions that were once believed to be male positions.
Yeah.
And also, as we are raising our children and the people that are around us and they are females, we should encourage them also to take on courses, to take on subjects
Yeah.
that first they were referred to as subjects that belonged to men. Let them be pilots, let them be engineers, let them be doctors, let them become political leaders, let them become chief advisors.
Yeah.
Yes, let them even become inspector generals. We can have an inspector general who is a woman, and we can maybe even be surprised that the cases of terrorism
Yeah.
and insecurity
They can do better.
can go low.
Yeah.
Yes, we just need to encourage each other and also teach the men around us. Maybe some of them they do not have an understanding, or that is the way they were brought up. That is the connotation that they believe is. We need to tell them that also ladies are just human beings, and you pushing a woman maybe to become a president, you becoming a vice president, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're now diminishing as a man. All of us are just equal and are playing different roles.
Yeah.
Yes.
So to Hilda, you can say something about the things you can do to reduce that gender biasness.
Kwangu si wa ladies first. Tutoe hii kitu ni tunasema mimi siwezi kufanya hii kitu. Unajua hiyo kitu ni tunasema siwezi kufanya hii kitu itachangia wanaume
wanasema ulimi iko na nguvu sana.
Powerful. Tutoe hiyo kitu ni tunasema hatuwezi. They give us the chance we perform it. To be leaders, to perform it like kwa familia. So na ile kitu wanasema yes, man is the head of the family. Yeah, lakini kama kuna issue they sit down and they settle the issue juu. Yes, unaweza make a decision as a man, but the decision is a lead to the wrong direction.
Yeah, they should give women a chance in families too.
Yeah, wape wanawake chance pia. Pia kama tuseme like police officers. Tuseme kama police woman amekuja ku arrest like mwanaume. Unajua anaona sasa mwanamke ananipeleka wapi? Yes, ni duty yake. You respect them because it's their duty. Sasa wanawake tutoi kitu ni tunasema mimi siwezi. Tuseme mtupe chance tunaweza perform more than you can perform.
Yeah. So women should just stop that nini ya kusema mimi siwezi, and they should affirm themselves every day like I can do this. Yeah. Daily affirmations.
Tukitoa hiyo kitu ya kusema siwezi.
Yeah.
Tutakuwa tumetoa hii mambo ya kusema woman leader, tutakuwa tunaadresiwa kama men's leaders.
Yeah. So to you, brilliant Faith, you can tell us what we can do to reduce that gender biasness as female leaders or just female.
To me, I think we as women, we should support each other in any way, financially, emotionally, because we are many than men.
Yeah.
And if we stand firm and we say we can do this thing, I'm sure we can do it.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure even if you are a woman, if you are a man, you have married a woman,
Yeah.
and you as a man, you have a mother who is a woman. Even if you don't have kids that are female, but you have a woman who is a woman, you have a mother. So women, let's stand firm and believe in ourselves that you can do this. Let's support each other. Tunasema mwanamke ni adui mwenzake. Let that thing stop. Support each other in any way or any other.
Yeah.
Let's be those people who understand each other. If someone tells you akikwambia shida yake, msaidie venye unaweza. Pia kama uwezi, mwambie hii siwezi lakini nitajaribu vile nita. Tusiwa demoralize. If you see someone is trying something, let's continue giving them, supporting them, telling them you can do it. Never give up. Because if they give up, that is when the male
will come up.
They'll come up in our life.
Yeah, so for me I think like we should raise our children in a way that they understand that story ya gender si kitu big deal, sindio? In a way that when you raise your kid as women, we raise them in a way that wanajua like hii kazi naweza fanya and my brother can do it. I can drive a car my brother can wash utensils, right? I can do this and my brother can do the other way. So I think for me, we should raise our kids in that manner. So, okay.
I'd like to put out a disclaimer and add something.
Okay.
The disclaimer is that whatever we are saying or whatever we are trying to push, the agenda that we're trying to push, we're not doing this so that we can be in competition with men. We are doing this so that all of us can understand that we are human beings and deserve equal opportunities. You know, the mentality behind an agenda also does matter a lot, because somebody might be doing that kushindana na mwanamume, kusema kuwa ati mimi ninaweza fanya kukuliko. Ni sisi,
and you cannot be a man.
And you cannot be a man. That is a fact. And a man cannot be a woman. The same way I cannot get myself pregnant is the same way a man cannot carry a pregnancy. All of us have roles to play so that the society can become a balanced society and a balanced world, so that kila kitu nye tunataka ikue ndani ikue sawa, ndio pia tuweze kukua na maelewano. So when a father is raising kids, pia ache kuambia mtoto mwanaume ufai kulia. Why? Mbona unaambia mtoto ufai kulia? He is a child, he is a human being, he has felt bad, he has been hurt, he needs to release. When he releases the anger that he has when he cries, ama when he mourns when things are not okay, when he speaks out, when he tells somebody their problem, that is when they can become sober men, and not just men who are harboring pain. Because I've come to understand that men who lash out most of the time, they're harboring pain that they were not given places or opportunities to let go, so that they can be able to grow well. There is somebody said that all of us we skip the position of growing up, and we go just direct, we become people, then get into marriage. Then marriages fail. When the marriages fail, these marriages fail because the inner child in us was not given the opportunity to become children when they were children. And then they're coming and assuming responsibilities that they were not even thought of. They just know, mimi ninazaliwa, nenda shule, nikimaliza now I'm at the age of 25, nimepata kazi kidogo, nafaa nioe. What is kuoa? Why can't you even allow the inner you, the baby to be the baby? Give them time to grow as they move into stages, so that they can become adults. Now, when we come into marriage, it's just children. The little children in us are fighting each other for positions that they were not able to get while they were kids. So even if it's a man listening into this conversation, I would tend to request them not to listen with the sense that women are fighting men. It is just that women are trying to tell men that all of us are human beings. In
as much as we are women, we need opportunities like men.
Yes. And you as a man, when a female becomes a leader, don't see it as a competition. Just see it as an achievement that a human being has achieved.
And remember, there are those men who huwezi wapea nini, huwezi waambia kitu, like you can't even advise them because they are men. You know, they tend to believe that women don't know what they're saying, or I don't know, yani huwezi hata mwambia kitu, like even if you're married, huwezi mwambia now this decision is very wrong. And by the way, most of the times unapatanga wanawake wanakuanga right wakisema kitu. So utapata kuna wale wanaume, they won't listen, wanasema tu wanawake sisikii maneno yake. So anyway, as we continue, what are your biggest fear as a woman in the current society? What do you fear the most as a woman?
Maybe you should start.
Fears, like, what do you fear as a woman, as you, as Hilda? What do you fear the most? What do you fear, like, something happening to you? Or I should start? Yeah? Okay, it's this way. For me, I fear maybe losing my mother, you know, right? My support system, losing her, something like that. Again, I fear falling in love with the wrong person, marrying the wrong person, having babies with the wrong person. You can imagine you're falling in love with the wrong person, marrying the wrong person, having a baby for the wrong person. I mean, it's not even It's not a joke, by the way. So those are my fears. You can tell me your fears, Hilda. As a woman, what do you fear the most?
Mi na fear, like for example, tuseme I stand to raise about the ladies kwa tete. Kuna ile hali utakuwa wanakuona like you are not somebody who is like a human being. Tuseme you fight for the ladies, sama for example uende mahali penye they circumcise ladies, you go and fight for them. Unajua kuna venye watakutek, they will not take you like a human being.
So wewe unaogopa hiyo kudalilishwa
mbele ya watu na you are doing the right thing.
Yeah, so you should be confident so that usidalilishwe. To Brilliant, what do you fear the most as a woman in the current society?
First, me I fear frustration.
Yeah,
For sure, me I fear frustration mostly from male. If someone frustrates me, I fear so much. And then the second thing, I fear falling in love with someone.
the wrong person. That's the point.
And then you give birth with the same person. You raise the kid with the same person. That one.
That's messed up.
Then I fear losing what I love and what I want in my life.
That was what I was waiting. Like something like what? Kitu kama nini?
Like
Mzazi and stuff.
I fear losing my mom. She's my everything. Without her, I don't know. I fear losing. I just, me, I'm like, I love everybody who is around me. So it's like, if I love you, by the way,
your loved ones.
Yeah, if I love you, I love you truly. And if I hate you,
I hate you truly.
hate you.
It goes both ways. When you guys don't fear losing money? Because me, I fear losing money. But Constance, yes?
Fear.
Yeah, what do you fear the most? I mean, that thing that you, like, inakupeanga zile anxieties, inakupea panic attacks, una feel like, if I lose this thing, niki lose tu hivi, kusha mimi.
What can I say? Kwanza, I've learned to face my fears, and I've learned to know that after fear, there is always something great. What I fear the most is dying without knowing and also working towards and fulfilling my purpose on earth. That is my greatest fear. Because easy fears zingine, they can be, you can overcome them. If you get to understand that life is not gray, is white and black.
Yeah.
And you have faith and hope for the future.
Yeah.
And now.
So, Constance, you fear doing things and maybe not reaching where you want. Like do you have a deadline in your life?
No, I do not have a deadline in my life. And I don't fear anybody. I don't honestly. I fear God. I fear God because he can decide that the next minute I'm no more. But for a human, I don't fear anybody. I respect people.
Yeah, you don't fear
but
them.
I don't fear people.
Yeah.
And the only thing that I fear, and I hope I'll work towards it, is not being able to know my purpose, work towards it, and accomplish it while I'm still walking this earth.
Wow.
Yes.
So that is me by there I fear losing money. And it's not about 1,000, 2,000.
Money comes, money goes.
Yeah.
Money is there. Money goes inside, and there.
No, it's this way. You've worked for it. Maybe umefanya kazi for some time. Then all of a sudden you gamble, and it's gone.
It will come back if you work for it. If you had the will, the power, and the knowledge to work for it and get it. Nobody can take away that will, that knowledge to get that money. Yeah. So it can disappear and it can come back. That is just life.
Yeah, and for my ladies, remember that you can overcome
anything.
You can overcome fear any day, anytime. So as we wind up, I'd like you guys to maybe describe yourself in 5 words. Like 5 words, just 5.
5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As a woman, that is.
I'm everything. I'm capable. I'm worthy. I'm beautiful. And I'm love.
Wow. Hilda, describe yourself in 5 words.
I'm a hardworking lady and have the ability to do something. Yeah, I can push it until I get it. I'm beautiful. I love people and also I'm loved. And a God-fearing lady.
Wow. That's amazing. Brilliant, Faith.
First, me, I'm kind, humble,
I know. Yeah.
loving. I'm always appreciative to the smallest that I have. And I'm God-fearing.
You're God-fearing. So, just to finish, you can tell huyo msichana mdogo mwenye anatuwatch leo, or a single mother, any woman watching us today, you can tell them something before we close up. Just tell them something, encouragement. And
to our viewers today, wherever you are, if you are a woman, never fear, respect yourself, be humble, and be kind. With that, and then you'll love everybody, do none to wrong, but trust a few.
Wow, that's really right.
To all ladies, we like to tell you, if you have the ability, you push it until you get it. Respect others, the other genders. Yes, even if you are given the ability to do it, so one kama si watu. Yeah, you perform your duty as you are being given. Yeah.
To the ladies out there, what I'd like to tell you is that as long as you're still breathing, as long as you're still walking this earth, your purpose is much greater than what any human being can ever think of nor imagine. Don't let a fellow human being try to put you on a pedestal and weigh you out. You are far much than what you can believe or any other person can.
Yeah, so for my ladies, I'd like to tell them that stand up for yourself, speak out for yourself, do things for yourself, and remember, respect goes both ways. Respect your man, and he will respect you back. So let's meet again next Wednesday. This is Ladies Corner. Bye-bye. Till next time.
You're watching EVC Media, quality oriented.